Shalom, 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 shalom. Before I start, I want to give honors and glories and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Yahweh Kakodash, Yahweh, which is the one and true name of the Heavenly Father, Yahushai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, but his one and true name is Yahushai. I'd like to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, because those are the men who I learned this truth from, through the spirit and power, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai. Peace, blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect, and shalom to you sincere brothers scattered abroad, pushing forth this word in truth and sincerity. I am Mashiach Razakah from the tribe of Gad, coming through the spirit. And pretty much this lesson is going to be titled as Keep Your Mind Focused on the Things Above. Keep your mind focused on the things above, man. Not all this world, all right? Keep your mind focused on the truth, because there's a lot of things that's coming to pass, all right? And the Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. This is Romans 12 and 2. It says, and be not conformed to this world. All right. It says, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. How are you going to do that? The scriptures. All right. This word is what cleanses us. This word is what, cleanses our spirit. But hey, the Lord mainly speaks through his men. So through those men, you're able to get cleansed. All right. Because the only way you could truly get cleansed is according to the scriptures, man. All right. That is what basically cleanses you. All right. It says, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and will of Yahweh Bashim Hashai. And that's the main thing in this truth, is doing the Father's will. All right. Fulfilling his will, doing his will. All right. And that's what taking heed to this truth, building yourself up and going out and teaching. All right. The main thing, you got to keep your mind focused on Yahweh Bashim Hashai. Everything else is irrelevant, man. All right. And I got a precept. This is Colossians 3 and 2. Colossians chapter 3 verse 2. It says, set your affection on things above and not on the things of the earth. So right, set your mind on your how about Shimi Shai. All right. You want to stay focused on this truth. All right. Not on the world. All right. The world can't profit you nothing. All right. So you as an Israelite, you want to conduct yourself staying focused on this truth. All right. The scriptures is our wife. All right. So you want to keep your mind focused on your how about Shimon Shai. All right. All these other worldly things, if it doesn't profit in you, which it doesn't, even if you feel that it is, you don't need to be being embedded in that. All right. Even if you believe it is. All right. Because it can cause you to be destroyed. Um, you know, being embedded in the world. So keep your mind focused on your how about Shema Shai, because you may feel like it is benefiting you. It's benefiting your flesh, but it's not benefiting you, your spirit. All right. This is 1 John 2 and 15. It says, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. Right. Money. All right. Because that's one of the main stumbling blocks that Jakes have is money, the chasing of money. All right. The chasing of women, the horny demon. All right. All of these things that I'm talking about. All right. Of wealth and all these other things. It says, if any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. So if you love the world more than Yahweh Bashim Shai, and you care about the things that's in it more than Yahweh Bashim Shai, then you're not a Yahweh Bashim Shai. Verse 16, for all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, because you have lust that you go through in this flesh. All right. It says, and the lust of the eyes, right? Everything that you see that's pleasurous to the flesh. All right. And that's why you got to be spiritually minded in this thing. All right. It says in the pride of life, because you got Israelites, they don't like to be told nothing. It says it's not of the Father, but is of the world. Right. They have a worldly mindset. They have a Gentile state of mind. The 2/3 of our people, they feel comfortable in the ways of society. Verse 17, it says, and the world passeth away, and the lust thereof. It says, but he that doeth the will of Yahweh abideth forever, right? Because you're doing the Father's will when you're in this truth, all right? You're not doing this for yourself. You're doing this for the Father, all right? And you're working out your own salvation, all right? So you're laboring in this thing to earn a place into the kingdom, you know what I'm saying? And you're doing the Father's will, and again, that's what it's all about, all right? Everything else doesn't matter, all right? This word is what matters. Luke 21 verse 34 to 35. It says, and take heed unto yourselves. Why the Lord say take heed unto yourselves? Because you can deceive yourself. You can get caught up in the ways of this world and the ways of society, the ways of Esau, and you could deceive yourself. You'll wind up falling out of truth, etc. You don't want that. It says, lest at any time your minds, hearts mean minds, be overcharged with suffering and drunkenness and cares of this life. The cares of this life can be a snare for you, all right? Meaning trap. It says, and so that day come upon you unawares, because your mind was so focused on this world that now you can get caught up on the unawares. That's a snare. The cares of this life, caring about what's in this world, it can be a snare to your life. It can cause you to be destroyed. Verse 35. For as a snare, which is meaning a trap, it says shall it come on all of them that dwell on the face of the whole earth. And right, you can be destroyed. If your mind is so much focused on the world and the things that's in it, and that's all you care about, all right? You don't care about nothing else but the world, and you wanting everything now, you're going to be destroyed. You need to be focused on the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, because he's going to be the one to deliver us out of our situations. So that's how you want to be. You want to continually stay focused on Yahweh Shema Shai, man. You want to continually be embedded in this truth, all right? You don't want to be in the world. This is Romans. Because if you care more about the world than Yahweh Shema Shai, then you're carnal, and you're going to be destroyed that way. All right? You can be destroyed, and that's taking place into being carnal. Romans 8 and 5. For they that are after the flesh do minds the things of the flesh. Right? Because if your mind is of the flesh, you're going to do the things that's of the flesh. You're going to do the things that's of the world. It says, but they that are after the spirit, the things of the spirit. The men of the Lord, started from the elders and apostles, a great millstone, on down to the sincere brothers like myself. We're walking in this thing spiritually minded. All right? We're being spiritually minded. We're not out there setting boxing matches with Esau. We're not doing that. We're being spiritually minded. We're warning and telling our people what is going on. All right? Prophesying the downfall of this place called America. All right? Going out and teaching, laboring this thing, and that's it. Everything else doesn't matter. Who like us, being a celebrity, we don't care about that. Romans 8 and 6. For to be carnally minded is death. Right? If you being carnal and you want to be carnal, you're going to be destroyed. But to be spiritually minded is life and peace. You're going to have life and peace in this truth, in these scriptures. You can't get life and peace in the world. There's no life and peace out there. There's drama. There's not going to say drama, because that's just an ignorant way to say it. But there's nothing out there but vexing. You're just going to be vexed. You're gonna be vexed, feeling low estate. You're just gonna be vexed. There's nothing but problems in this society. All right, Romans 8 and 7. Because the carnal mind is enmity, meaning hatred against Yahweh. All right, for it is not subjected to the law of the Most High, neither indeed can be. Verse 8. So then they that are in the flesh cannot please Yahweh Bashim Yashai, right? Because if you're walking in this thing carnally, you can't please Yahweh Bashim Yashai, because the Lord doesn't deal with the carnal mind. All right, you gotta be spiritually minded in this thing. Verse 9, it says, but ye are not in the flesh, but in the spirit. That's how you gotta carry yourself. That's how you gotta conduct yourself. It says, if so be that the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Shai dwell in you. Now, if any man have not the spirit of Yahweh Shai, he is none of his. Right, because we walk in the spirit, live in the spirit, and walk in the spirit. We're spiritually minded in this thing. All right, and that's Galatians 5, man. Galatians 5 and 25. It says, if we live in the spirit, let us also walk in the spirit. So that's how you got to carry yourself. You got to be spiritually minded in this thing. You got to walk spiritually minded in this thing. You got to be spiritually minded in this thing. You can't be being carnal. All right, that's not a good spirit to be in. You can be destroyed that way. That's why brothers always say, live in the spirit, walk in the spirit, be in the spirit, brother. At all times. All right. So, hey, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Till next time I say, Shalom.